3, 2,
They both
1.
killers.
Eyes open. Episode number 155 of the Left Hand Labs podcast is here. Hold on, let me get. It's stuff that I should have ready that I don't have ready. Last time the shit was bugging. Now I think it's right. Let me switch it to this. Bam, we live. It's a lot of shit to talk about because it's been some trades. Y'all know Mir like the Jets. They got Jamal Adams the fuck out of there. Like I said was going to happen. Because Adam Gates, the coke head. You seen the video. We going to look up the video where his eyes was like this. For the press conference. He was bugging out. Because he don't like niggas. So his eyes go like this. And he get the coke in his system. And he make shit happen. He make niggas get the fuck out. So if he don't sabotage you, like get you traded, then he going to bring in fucking 6 running backs. Like he did to Le'Veon and split his carries. Cause that's how he make the niggas submit. That's what he do. We got live energy today for episode number 155. Let me make sure I got everything open though. I gotta open up this and we good to go. I think that's everything. Before we go any further, make sure you if you're listening to the podcast and you like the podcast, make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. It's free. It don't cost you a dime to leave 5 stars, to write a little review. It don't cost you nothing, and it's highly appreciated. We appreciate when you do that because then you uplift the podcast, and the more you uplift the podcast, the more podcasts we can make. And then before you know it, we could be like the fucking Pat McAfee show. Y'all rather listen to a punter get on the joint and L. Y'all got him rated. Now, I'm not hating on the brother, but I'm just saying that y'all got a punter talking some shit, or y'all can listen to a real nigga talk some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Give it 5 stars, write the reviews, and then we move up on the charts. And then they pay me some bread to make these joints, and then bam, explosion. Pause. So make sure you rate and review. Okay, episode 155. That's very obvious. It's got to be Jason Williams. It was Jason Williams last time. I don't know nobody else that wore number 55 that I could think of offhand. Duncan Robinson, I think he wear 55. But who the fuck is that really? So he can't get no episode. He not ill. Now you know what else happened that I didn't mention yet that I'm bugging? The Knicks, we found a new coach, a new head coach. You got people being silly. They saying things like, oh, Thibodeau just he no good. He just make everybody play 35 minutes a night. Like, ain't you supposed to play 35 minutes a night? But no, he just do that. No Thibodeau. No, Thibodeau ain't it. Thibodeau ain't. Listen, sooner or later, y'all going to have to start giving the Knicks respect for the moves that we making. Thibodeau in the building. Leon Rose making shit happen. Bringing in Worldwide West. We got people making moves and making shit happen. They making slowly but surely. The puppeteer is making shit happen. You feel what I'm saying? So after we get LaMelo, niggas gonna have to they said we gonna trade for Levine, we gonna trade for Devin Booker, all this shit. I don't want to do any of those, but if we do, that's cool. And I mean, depending on what we give up. If they want Kevin Knox and Ntilikina, you can have him. But shit is gonna happen. And then y'all gonna be like, damn, the Knicks wasn't fucking around. It was all serious business. You hear the clock. When I start talking real shit, the clock just happened to go off. That's how it goes sometimes. So we got that. We got the NBA bubble starting Thursday. We're going to give some predictions on what's going to happen in the bubble. What's been happening in the bubble. Some hard times been out there acting a fool, acting up, acting wild, acting crazy. As usual. I mean, it's nothing we could do about that. It's nothing nobody could do about that. It's nobody that could fuck with him. And you see every time he touched the basketball, it's just something else. You like, damn, son, this shit is just masterful. So we'll talk about the bubble. Baseball fucked up. The Marlins, Miami Marlins, all of them niggas got the Rona. They was out there fucking around, so they shit got canceled. Baseball, Manford, y'all should have followed the NBA's model. Y'all should have had a bubble. The NBA proves every time why they're the illest illest sports league in America, because they always do it right. And the bubble seems like it's working out. I don't want to jinx it or nothing, but it seemed like it's working out a lot better than everything else. And it ain't even start yet. They got scrimmages for us. Like, come on. And what else? Yeah, just some shit like that, you know. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Let's get into the sponsors so then we can get into this episode. I really want to talk about what this Thibodeau means to the Knicks. This is a homecoming. A lot of y'all don't know that this is a homecoming for Tom Thibodeau. But we gonna talk about it. Let's get into the sponsors. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop as well as the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. Go follow the shop on Twitter. We're trying to end the podcast on Twitter. We're trying to get the Twitter leveled up. It's really difficult sometimes. For the Twitter, for the gram, it's easy money. Twitter, I don't know. We got to crack the code. And so I'm going to just leave it up to y'all. Y'all figure it out. Follow the shop on Twitter and as well as all social media at Shop Heirlooms. The shop is open always around like 1 o'clock, 12:45. All you got to do is come pull up. Whole bunch of wave here. You know the Rona's still outside. You know it's still no social gatherings. You know the shit is real. But y'all still ill and y'all still want to go, go to this and go to that. So make sure if you going to this and going to that, I said it last, I'm going to say it again. Make sure you look nice when you doing it. That's all. As simple as that. So make sure you look like you know what you doing when you out there acting a fool in the Rona land. Going to Magic City like Lou Will. In the middle of the NBA bubble. Shit like that. You feel me? So, if you can't make it down to the shop, you go hit the website, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order. You order something and it gets shipped out to you the next day. Very simple, very clean, very easy. And that's it. So let's play the intro music. Watch this slideshow right here. Look at Pirlo. Also, Juventus. Go back to me. Juventus won for the 9th time in a row. We've won the Scudetto. We've won the Italian League. This is what we do. Serie A is ours. We're not going to win Champions League this year because our defense is no good. I don't know what's wrong, but it is what it is. Come go to the website and all that stuff. Let's look at this again. Mozgov, Mari, Felton, Gallinari, who we might sign again, Wilson Chandler. We traded all these niggas for Melo. We fucked up. Look at Chiellini, Varane, and Marcelo still there at Madrid, but it's not looking good for them no more. It is what it is. I love these screensavers. Let's watch these screensavers and listen to this intro music, and let's start this shit. Basketball and Seinfeld. Here we go. I'm gonna put mute on myself.
I used to roll me a big fine L and watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld. Aside from my fish scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Seinfeld. 40 carats, phrases, 40's parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in supply fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cash that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I see your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. Word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize it, you'll respond. Catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops. And they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Jock.
That's a good person to be. Now, a message from your old droog.
Yo, it's YOD, your boy, your old droog. Left hand layups, huh? Is that what we running with? Yo, L, man, you been playing my song a lot. I'm gonna need to see some of those royalties. I think I'm gonna need $1,000 every time you play one of my joints. So, I'm gonna send you my information. You Get that money over to me promptly. Yeah, left hand layups. You know, you gotta work on your left hand layups, man. You can't ignore that unless you're left-handed. You know, in which case you gotta work on your right hand. But yeah, left hand layups. 1.
Look at Molly with Chris Webber and all of them. It's so many classic photos in this joint. Bam, we back. Let me move this shit away from the joint. Let me move this. It's 300 degrees. That's what I used to tell this nigga Tyler. Every time I used to tell Tyler, like, bro, I just came home from work. It's hot as hell outside. I'm tired as hell. I gotta be at 7:15 in the morning. I can't. I'm just catching some Z's. I can't make it to the park. I'm still scared. We about to go to the park and hoop, but I'm scared. I ain't never do nothing. This is gonna be my first time. And usually when you're around other people, you can keep your mouth closed, pause. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that when I'm playing basketball. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm a hoop though. I gotta hoop. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is, I don't know if you watched the Knicks in the 90s when Jeff Van Gundy was on top of things. Pause. Let's pull this up. Hold on. I know the screen dark right now. Don't worry about that. Bam. I pull that up like this and you can see what I'm looking at. We're gonna go on Twitter and we're gonna look at some of the articles I was looking at so you can see some of the shit that the Knicks, that Tom Thibodeau and them had going on. Cause I don't think y'all understand sometimes about how real shit was and how real shit is when Tom Thibodeau is in the place. You feel what I'm saying? Is this the one that say about the numbers? Yeah, I think this is it right here. Before I clicked so quickly, you saw stop using toilet paper. What? You see a young Tom Thibodeau right here, and you see a young Jeff Van Gundy. I will never have this haircut right here, where this shit just bald and you got the hair on the side. But I think people do that because they probably got a wife already. So you got the wife already, you like, fuck it. And you just let this shit rock out on the sides, because when you could do that, you good. But I wouldn't let my shit ill like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And what's crazy is, like, if I was to grow my shit out right now, the sides grow like motherfucking, like the weeds in the backyard. Like, them shits just, bam, the sides always longer than every place else. So I see how that, like, but I wonder why that happened. Why it happens like that with people, with men. Like, why? What happened, like, in the fucking in evolution to make it where it's like, yo, the top of your shit could be gone, but the sides stay and want to grow. Shouldn't it have been the other way around? Like, the top is always should be good, and then the sides say, fuck it, I'm gonna just disappear. If it was like that, it'd be a lot wavier for a lot of cats. You just have a fade. Pilgrims don't get fades though. Only black people really get fades, but I'm sure things would be different. We'll probably be doing reverse fades. The top would get niggas that had the top, like, I don't know. That's crazy if you think about it. Because, you know, we always do some other shit. So, let's look at this shit. Look at from 97 to 2001. Thibodeau is basically the defensive coordinator on the Knicks. Basically, that's if you're looking at it. I should put my glasses on to read this shit. Hold on. Let me clean these joints off so I can get it all right and I don't miss nothing. This is from 97 to 2001. The 5 full seasons in which Thibodeau and Van Gundy were on the Knicks bench. Here's where the team ranked the defensive rating, opponent's points per game, and the opposing field goal percentage. 2nd, 4th, 4th, 6th, 3rd. 5th, 2nd, 4th, 2nd, 1st. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 1st. That's how you win games, when you play defense, when you can strap up. He kept the same strategy when he was in Chicago. They strapped up. They were a defensive team. He had defensive players. He had a defensive player of the year, and Joakim Noah, who knows what this man is going to be able to do with Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is not as maybe skilled offensively as Joakim Noah. even though that's not saying much because Joe Kim couldn't really scoring wise. He's gifted, but he could pass a little bit and make plays. But Mitch, I think we're gonna see a lot more from him. Ntilikina, he might be able to resurrect. I don't know what you could do with that dude. It's like RJ Barrett. I think he's gonna turn into a killer like he did with Jimmy Butler, because Jimmy Butler wasn't a killer when he first came in the league. He wasn't. Jimmy Butler was nobody. He went to Marquette, I think.
Thibodeau ain't turned him to no killer.
Who did? It was Thibodeau.
No, it was Jimmy Butler. He just had to figure out how to become a killer.
No,
then he did.
Who gave him the keys? And who gave him the tutelage to get right? It was Thibodeau. Thibodeau could have played him 10 minutes. Like, fuck it, this little nigga can't do. No, he said, oh, this dude a killer. I quoted Zach LaVine said, yo, he traded me, but in the year that I was there, that nigga let me rock out. I was 20 years old. He tried me at point guard. He had me inland. I remember when I thought Zach LaVine wasn't shit. I'm like, Zach LaVine, he ass. He could just dunk. Y'all like him because he could dunk. And then what happened? Thibodeau put trust in him, let him play point, let him do this. And now, look, he be Ellen. He averaged like 25, I think, this year, something like that.
RJ Barrett never averaged 25.
You crazy. Watch RJ Barrett under Tom Thibodeau. Watch how it's going to work. I'm telling you, this shit is going to be very different.
Zach LaVine had the skill already.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He ain't had no damn skill. He averaged like 5 points at UCLA. He ain't do nothing.
He just violated. No, the fuck he didn't.
He wasn't Ellen at UCLA. All he did was dunk. All he did was dunk. You know what? That's what YouTube is for. He was Ellen. He wasn't Ellen. He was athletic as hell.
And that team was stacked that he played with at UCLA.
He was athletic as hell.
He played with the Leaf brothers, right?
I don't remember who he was there with.
Yeah, I think he played with the Leaf brothers.
Leaf. I know. Was it TJ Leaf? Wasn't. I know TJ Leaf was still there when Lonzo was there. Let me see. Zach LaVine at UCLA. He hit a couple threes. I remember looking at a highlight. That's why he didn't get drafted high. He 13th. He averaged 9, 2, and 1. That ain't shit. If we really been official. Let's look what 6 years or 4 years. Which one you want to look at? 4 years ago. So that means he was a little bit older. Let me mute the shit because people be putting songs and then I get strikes. I don't want no strike. Can y'all see what I'm looking at? Okay, y'all can still see. Let's see what the nigga look like at UCLA. Is it music? Hopefully it's no music.
It's gonna be music.
Why do people put music? Just had the commentators. Come on, play. Yup, music always. Let's look at Zach LaVine in college.
That's Kyle right there.
Yup, he was a slow-mo. Okay. He gonna dunk. Now this is what he could do. Woo! Now that is like, okay. I don't know if I'm drafting somebody just because they could do that though. But that's like, ooh. That's cool. They just gonna keep showing this shit. Who was that right there? I don't know.
Kyle Anderson league.
Kyle Anderson was league. That's Clarkson? Yeah, that's Clark. Oh, look at him. Look what he did. He did my shit. He moved fast as hell though. That's one thing he do. Yeet. Ooh, that move always gonna work. You always gonna get an N1 every time you do it.
Jordan Clarkson was tough at.
I don't even remember Clarkson in college.
Yeah, he was tough. He let him score.
Yeah, see the dude had bounce, bruh. That's what you. That's what you. He's surfing a little. Oh my god.
And that open court. That's
yeah,
what it is,
he was surfing, but he wasn't nobody that's gonna get you 30 in a half court. He got to be in transition to do his damage.
There's more space in the NBA. Way more space.
That's true. But early on in the league, he still wasn't Ellen though. It took a while for him to. Oh, that's travel. It took him a while. Yeah, god damn. It's because he could dunk. See, that dunking shit is make a difference.
I'm trying to see who else is on the team. Why he only averaged 9 points?
He only averaged 9. I remember, like, all right, he might catch a dunk.
Right there?
Who?
Holiday.
Aaron Holiday.
He played with a Holiday, right?
Aaron Holiday, but Aaron Holiday wasn't crazy. He was all right.
Holiday came off the bench with that LaVine, I think.
Look, yeah, it's a Holiday. That's Aaron Holiday, I think.
That's tough.
Yeah, but he didn't do that all the time. I remember that. Cal Anderson was the best person on the team.
This team went to the tourney. They did alright in the tourney.
Cal Anderson was the best person on this team.
They made a Pac-12 tourney run. I remember this year.
But this don't.
This not the year he was the best player on the team. It was the next year when Zach was gone.
Cal Anderson. So you don't think he was the best? I don't think he was the best.
I think he was just the most most versatile.
Very calm. Just making shit happen.
Nobody on his team was putting up crazy numbers.
No,
it was a consistent team.
But if from watching these highlights, and then I would be like, all right, this is somebody that's more flash than anything else. But that is crazy to have bounce like that.
I know what NBA owners they thinking with the added space.
I would think, all right,
more.
What's the difference from looking at this and Iman Shumpert when Iman Shumpert was in college? And Iman Shumpert did better than him in college.
He also.
And I hated him. I hated that nigga. I didn't want him.
I think Shump never figured out his game in the league.
No, we tried that nigga at point guard. We tried him. We let him rock. We let him do everything.
And now they turn him into a corner.
That's all he is. 3 and D.
Yeah, but he better. He's a little bit better than that though.
I hate that nigga, man. That was a dumbass pick.
I like Shump. I like Shump on the Knicks, to be honest.
Hell no. I tried to.
Yo,
I really tried. But these Zach LaVine highlights was not crazy. He only averaged like 9 points. Because he used to dunk. But guess what?
You know who should still be in the league? Go back to YouTube. You know who should still be in the league?
Who?
Tony Roten.
Yeah, Tony Roten crazy.
Get my son in the
Tony
league.
Roten is crazy. We know that. There's no denying that. Yo, I'm gonna find a quote with
I'm not even gonna hold you. Tony Roten better than Ben Simmons.
I don't know about that.
He bet. Look up
Ben
Tony
Simmons
Roten.
Ben Simmons 7 foot. He's 6'10".
Difference.
And Roten, he could pass. Ben Simmons could pass like gifted pass. Like he gifted at passing.
Roten a gifted passer.
No, but Ben Simmons 7 foot and gifted at passing. And he just can't do nothing else for you. But he can pass that shit like Magic Johnson. So.
And my son Tony Roten way more entertaining.
Where's this shit with Zach? I think Zach LaVine said something. But regardless, this nigga Tom Thibodeau, that's what he does. And he's gonna have the crazy effect on the key players of the Knicks. And then if we go get anybody else on top of that, then that's beautiful. But if not, then it is what it is. It's paper towels and the what's the name. But this is big. They said they want us to get Kenny Atkinson. They said they wanted us to get Mark Jackson, who I did not want. They wanted us to get Jason Kidd, who, a lot of people had pushed back on J. Kidd. People was like, yo, if the Knicks signed Jason Kidd, that's the dumbest thing they could do. I don't feel that way. I feel like Jason Kidd is a good... I would have took J. Kidd just because of the basketball mind that he is. I would have took Jason Kidd because he gonna if not anything else, he gonna teach the players. And Jason Kidd didn't have people running sets. He just let people play, and they didn't like that about J. Kidd when he was with the Bucks and when he was with the Nets. They really wasn't too big into having the structure offense in place for the higher ups to look at and be like, all right, this is what we doing.
J. Kidd made Greek.
Yeah, he did. He the one that put the ball in his hands. And there's no denying that. But I don't know, it just didn't work. But I like Thibodeau. That was the best person there. Oh, look at the beard. Look at the beard in the bubble. We're gonna watch that. He was the best person there, and it was the best opportunity for the Knicks to make something happen. And we did it, and so I'm happy. I guess we'll talk about this more towards the draft time. And see who's going to fit his philosophy. Are we going to trade Julius Randle? Can Julius Randle thrive? I feel like Carlos Boozer did and with Thibodeau. So
that's a good comparison.
Why can't Julius Randle? You feel what I'm saying? You got to look at, he had an MVP in Derrick Rose. We don't got that. We don't got no MVP.
No.
But we got young cats. We got maybe RJ could be follow the Jimmy Butler trajectory. I think we're gonna find out what happens with Kevin Knox and with Ntilikina.
Kevin Knox got it.
I think I think Brad Stakis, whatever his name is, I think he gonna play. He gonna be the Mike Dunleavy, but better. He gonna have I know what Thibodeau likes because we had to play against him in his Bulls team. He want his players to play defense. He wants you to ice every pick and roll, force the screen to the force the shit to the sideline. And he gonna have Mitchell Robinson out the 3-point line hedging like a motherfucker. Mitchell Robinson is gifted, and then we gonna be putting pressure on the strong side of the ball, OD, and everybody else. Like he gonna make these dudes better basketball players because he a guru. That's what he does. That's just what he does at the end of the day.
That is true.
And
that is definitely true.
I'm gonna be.
But is it enough? Do y'all got enough on the roster?
We're gonna get more. We're gonna get more. We're gonna get more players. We're gonna get more everything, and it's gonna be amazing. It was an amazing hire. It get an A+ from me. I'm not worried about him playing nobody too many minutes because if you look at what we did last year, everybody on the damn team played. Let me show y'all. New York Knicks. And you can see how many minutes everybody played, like fucking 15 to 20 minutes. Everybody. You can't win like that. You just can't win like that.
Your team good enough to win like that.
Nobody's gonna win with. Hold on.
You gotta have a real good team to play everybody even minutes.
This shit was ridiculous, bro. Everybody last year was playing. Where's the roster? How do you get to the rosters? Team, season 2019. Okay, here we go. I just want the minutes.
What is this, man?
I just want the minutes. Why is it showing me? Show me the Knicks, bro. What is this thing doing? Here we go. Roster and stats. No. Roster and stats. Okay, here we go. We played Julius Randle only 32 minutes. Marcus Morris 32. RJ 30. Alfred 27. Mo Harkless, he didn't play that many games for us, 22. Reggie Bullock 23. He shouldn't be playing. Mitchell Robinson played 22 minutes. Bobby Porter's 21, Ntilikina 20, Kevin Knox 17, Dotson 17, Taj Gibson 16, Dennis Smith 15, Wayne Ellington 15, Alonzo Trier 12, Kadeem Allen 11. That's too many minutes, bro.
Alonzo Trier should have been playing more than anybody.
Alonzo Trier gone now.
No,
and nobody picked him up for the bubble, which means that we made a good decision. What he's gonna do? What he do? He scored for us, but that's it. That's all he really did. But everybody was playing too many minutes. Thibodeau got the right mindset. He like, bruh, what's the point of having all these players play all these damn minutes? Whoever the best gonna play the most minutes, and everybody else, show me that I should put you in the rotation. And that's how basketball should be, bro. It's not. We should not be going. It's non-deep. Each playing up to 20 minutes a night, and then 17, 17, 16, 15. So that's 13 deep right there. 14 deep. That's ridiculous. It should never be like that. And that's never going to happen with Tom Thibodeau. Never. I hope we get Marcus Morris back. I'll take Marcus Morris. I don't know what's going to happen, though. If he come back, what position is he going to play at? Where we going to have RJ at? I predict in the ideal world. Hold on. Y'all can't even see what I'm looking at. My bad. Here go the minutes. For the people that are watching on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and then like the video and all that. In the ideal world, I say we're gonna have LaMelo Ball at point guard, at shooting guard RJ Barrett, at small forward. I don't know if we're gonna still have Kevin Knox. I really don't know, but I'll say at small forward, on the ideal world for me, Marcus Morris at the 3, Julius Randle at the 4, Mitchell Robinson at the 5. And then we have, off the bench, you got somebody like Kevin Knox. You got Ntilikina. You got Dotson, who I love, and Dotson gonna play a lot with this guy Thibodeau. So if you're playing fantasy basketball, I hope Taj Gibson is gone. I hope he don't keep him, but I feel like he might do that because that's his man's. Please don't keep him because Taj Gibson started every game he would start. Iggy is gonna play, and I think that's Alfred Payton is going. We're not gonna have Alfred. Alfred only 25. I did not know that. Wow. And he averaged 10, 7, and 4. I love Alfred Payton. And I feel like he's a Thibodeau player. Yo, but he get hurt a lot too. Alfred Payton might have to stay on this roster. If we get a bad draft, I don't know. Because Ntilikina not going to be our starting point guard. He averaged 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He fucking sucks. I hate Frank Ntilikina. What a bad pick that was. And he averaged 0.9 steals. So basically, R.J. Barrett averaged more steals than him and Alfred Payton. And y'all, man, steals don't dictate who's the better defender, but get Ntilikina out of there. He don't give us nothing. He's very inconsistent. We got it. Kevin Knox, I really don't know what's going to happen with him. He only averaged 6 points. I don't know. I really don't know with Kevin Knox, and I'm not going to guess. Dennis Smith, maybe Dennis Smith going to get a shot in camp or something to show what he could do. He averaged 5, 2, and 2. But when he was with what's his name? When Dennis Smith was with Dallas, what years? His rookie year, he averaged 15, 5, and 3 with Dallas. And then 13, 4, and 2. And that's split with us and them. He averaged 14, 5, and 2. And then 12. Oh, see, that's when they got Luka, I think. And then he just did nothing for us this year. I guess because he went from playing 28 minutes a night to 15. So maybe if you give him more minutes, I don't know if his career is over and done with yet. But I'm very disappointed in him. I wanted Dennis Smith Jr. when he was with it. When he was with at the draft when we drafted Ntilikina. This is who I wanted to get out of NC State. It didn't happen. I don't know, man. I don't know. He shoots 64% from the line. That's horrible. We'll see what happens. He might be done. He might not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk more about this shit later. The bubble. How y'all been enjoying the NBA bubble? Y'all been seeing shit like this? Like this man right here.
To make it a 9-point
Hold on, go back, hard times.
Dylan Brooks with a dogged defense against
y'all ready for this shit, man? He in the bubble. Jaren Jackson, I'm gonna give you a couple dribbles, step back, bink, you fucking 7-foot bum. You can't fuck with me. I'm hard times. Kyle Anderson, up. Somebody better stop going under screens. Bink. We got the twist in the head now. He not playing with y'all. Hard times about to have dreads. Look, watch this. Melton, I'm a curl, and I'm going to go get an and-1. You can't guard him, son. Nobody can guard him. Nobody. Look how easy he's surfing. Behind the back. John Morant, you want some too? Step back. Bink. That should have been an and-1. Yo, you heard that? My man said,
make it a 9-point game.
That's all you can really say.
Brooks with a dogged defense.
That's all you can say when Hard Times got the ball and he doing what he do.
Down to 7 for Harden.
Yo, somebody said, my man, Basketball Reference, basketball b-ball breakdowns. He said this guy is displaying outrageous skills against pro defenders in the toughest league in the world. And boogieing. Look at Hard Times boogieing. Watch this. And one, and watch him. He on the ground like, yeah, this shit like. Watch. Look at the video. Show it again. Watch Bink. Look. Yeah, this shit like, aight. Yeah, this shit like, aight. Yeah, it's like, aight. Y'all serious. The bubble is getting ready to happen. The bubble is underway. Thursday is the official kickoff. A scrimmage come on at 3 o'clock. Lou Williams went to the Magic City, bugging out. I don't know why he couldn't just chill in the joint, but that's what he decided that he wanted to do. So shit is getting hectic right now. But what's not getting hectic? If y'all have a computer or something and you don't have NBA TV, Go to this website called crackstreams.com. This is free promo for this website. They should pay me some money. They got everything. But if it's a boxing match, they got it. NBA joints, they got it. UFC, they got it. Boxing, they got it. NFL, they got it. XFL, they got it. College football, they got it. They got everything. Everything. This is insane. I hope they don't get in trouble for this. But I doubt they will. But, bam. So 3 o'clock, we got Lakers Wizards. This will definitely be on. The podcast will probably be over by then, so cats can watch. Kings Clippers, Nets Jazz, Magic Nuggets, Pelicans Bucks. All that type of stuff is on. So go there and you can see what's been going on in and out the bubble. Let me look and see this bubble talk. Let's look and see who in the bubble so I can tell y'all who going to win the championship and who not.
Man, the WNBA is back.
WNBA is back as well. I didn't get to watch the WNBA.
Sparks look real good. They stacked. Oh my God.
The Sparks.
Sparks is stacked. My man Derek Fisher at the helm.
Fuck Derek Fisher.
Yo,
He was coaching the Knicks.
Coming off the bench.
They got coming off the bench now?
Coming off the bench. She had 18 off the bench.
Simone Augusta's tough.
100% from the floor.
So she tough.
So her in the second unit is a cheat code. It's not fair. She a 20 a game scorer.
She shouldn't be coming off the bench.
But the Sparks a championship team.
So they still got Candace Parker?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they got some hitters.
And they got the twins.
See, damn, I'm out of the loop.
Not twins, but they sisters.
Ngomukwe?
Yeah.
Oh, they got both of them?
Both of them.
Okay.
Plus Candace. And they got young Britt Sykes.
Okay, that's
from University.
That's Nork shit.
She come off the bench too.
That's Nork.
She come off the bench too. That's her and she a starter. WNBA starter coming off the bench.
Yeah.
You got 2 WNBA starters coming off your bench. That's elite. Vegas looked good yesterday, but Liz Cambay's not there. So
where's she at?
She's sitting out this year.
Oh damn.
So and they got what you call. But next year they back though. Next year they back.
She real. She be fucking people up.
Liz Cambage is tough.
Yeah, she tough. She's tough.
But Diamond DeShield, she hurt. She on the minutes restriction right now.
They got WNBA.
But Chicago looking alright too. But they don't look like a championship contender.
Here's the power rankings
but
for
the
WNBA.
Seattle.
Deanna Taurasi. This chick, Naomi Ellen. Not Paige.
Her first game.
The chick from
Baylor.
They get triple doubles.
Her first game was against Seattle. It's different out there.
Breanna Stewart is back.
Stewie, she is a bucket, boy.
Seattle Storm is they rank number 1. Sparks second.
Mystics third, but they don't got Elena Deladon, so I don't know.
Oh, they don't have her?
She's sitting out.
Oh, damn. They ain't gonna win without her. She the best person in the WNBA. Chicago Sky. That's a new team.
Chicago Sky. They got Diamond DeShield, a bucket. Certified bucket.
Allie Quigley. I don't know who that is. Kalia Cooper had 18. Courtney Vandershoot.
Hines Allen had 27 for the Mystics yesterday. That shocked me. I was like, oh.
Hold on. What's going on here?
That definitely shocked me.
What's going on here? We don't need this spinning around. What's good, computer? Oh, no. Disconnected, reconnecting. Encoding overload. Whatever that means. Alright, we still live. Reconnection successful. We still good. Okay, just making sure. Chicago Sky, the Minnesota Lynx, Atlanta Dream.
Lynx got
who Skylar Diggins play for?
Skylar Diggins play for Phoenix now. She on Diana Taurasi team.
Ooh, she had 14 and 6. Taurasi played for Phoenix. Dallas Wings, I don't know. So WNBA is back. To some people's delight, to some others' dismay. We got to get Ola on here.
Diana Taurasi, Skylar Diggins, and Brittany Griner. 3-headed monster. Phoenix.
God damn, they got all 3 of them?
All 3. But that's still not enough, though, to be honest.
She crazy as hell.
It's not enough. I'm telling you, it's not enough.
That's a lot right there.
It's not enough.
Wow.
Minnesota got Sylvia Fowles.
Let me see. Fantasy basketball. They still won't let nobody create a new league for some reason.
Can you do WNBA fantasy?
I don't think
I
so.
will smoke y'all boots in WNBA fantasy.
That's because don't nobody know all the players.
I will smoke y'all boots.
Let me see. Wow, what is this? Play now, Orlando
WNBA basketball really lit, son.
Orlando basketball. It's gonna be hard to get cats to like. Some cats just won't even think about watching women's basketball.
And it's sad because my mother really cooked them too.
But that's how some people feel. Who will finish with the better record overall? Lakers or Bucks? It's gonna be Bucks for the I
don't think so.
It's just make picks. It's not no fantasy.
I don't think so.
Who will be the eighth seed in the Western
You want him a hot
Conference?
take before anybody?
You gonna say the Rockets going to the championship?
No, the hottest of takes.
It's not gonna be Portland.
I'm live on the pod. The hottest of takes for the bubble.
What?
Miami Heat coming out the East. Miami Heat coming out the East.
I don't know about that.
Miami Heat coming out the East.
I can see it, but I don't know. That's rough.
Why.
It depends on who they gotta play.
I'm gonna tell. It don't matter who they play.
If they gotta play the Sixers or the Bucks,
it don't matter who they play. That's the thing.
They not beating both of them.
They definitely beating the Bucks. The Bucks can't beat the Heat.
The Bucks could beat the Heat.
They got too many people that could guard Giannis.
They could try to guard. Well, see, Greek is not that difference maker than me because he not crazy. But if he play how he play in Middleton and Brooke Lopez,
Jimmy Butler is taking Chris Middleton out the series.
Hell no.
What? You bugging?
Because that Middleton don't kill you by putting it on the floor.
Jimmy Butler, a dog. He don't got no respect for Chris Middleton.
You gotta help when Greek got the ball. That's a team effort.
Not with the Heat.
That's gonna be a team effort.
Not with the Heat.
And so Middleton gonna get his buckets.
Not with the Heat.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to help with the Heat.
And then Bledsoe. Well, if Bledsoe have a good playoff series, he gonna cook fucking lefty Dragic and whoever or none. Both of them gonna get cooked, and it's gonna be too much help. Middleton gonna have a good series.
They don't have to help on Greek. That's the thing.
You crazy as hell.
They got Jay Crowder. They got Jimmy Butler. They got Bam Adebayo.
That's not good enough. Greek.
Jay Crowder and Bam Adebayo could guard Greek 1-on-1. I'm telling you that right now.
Them boys them boys gonna have to help.
You don't gotta help with Jay Crowder and Bam Adebayo. And they got Iguodala.
Woo! I wanna see what the schedule look like for when the games come back.
The Heat signed Iguodala just for the Celtics too. Watch.
I wanna see what the fuck the schedule look like. They don't have the schedule up here yet. So I guess
I'm telling you, closing the game against the Celtics. Dragic, Jimmy, Iggy, Jay Crowder, Bam Adebayo.
no shooting.
Tell me what?
Dragic. They gotta have Tyler Hero playing, or they gotta have Duncan Robinson on the floor.
No, they don't.
They gonna have to have Kelly Olynyk on the floor.
No, they all gonna play.
They gonna have to have them niggas on the floor late, because niggas gonna be in foul trouble, fucking around with Greek.
No, they not.
It's gonna be different. It's not gonna be a walk in the park for Miami. And you forgot that the Bucks play defense. Them niggas are the top ranked defensive team always. Budenhauser was a good coach. We should have signed that nigga over Fizdale. I was happy we signed Fizdale, but we fucked up with that one because Budenhauser would have came to the Knicks. That's from the Spurs tree right there.
When the Heat come out the East, just remember who said it first.
Heat not gonna come out the East.
Remember who said it first.
I'm gonna wait until the preseason over and we see who the 8th seed is before I predict who gonna do what and what this matchups look like. This shit really start Thursday. I might not even go to work Friday because I'm watching every game. I'm doing this shit gonna be amazing and I can't wait. It's just gonna be amazing, exciting, riveting, exhilarating. You name it, that's what it's going to be. Football, people reporting the mini camp today. Tua is there, and I was asking myself like, yo, do we really have the next pre before he was a sucker, Drew Brees on our hands with Tua? We really might. And if Tua is any good, like I think he gonna be, man, it's gonna be real scary for a lot of cats. Our defense is here. It's just, oh my goodness. I can't fucking wait. That's what this boils down to. So, we're going to see what happens with that. Jamal Adams is gone. Adam Gase going to destroy the Jets internally. From the inside out, he's a virus. He's the coronavirus embodied in the flesh. So it's going to get ugly. That's really what it boils down to. And I think that's enough. That's it for today. Because the game is about to start and I want to see the game and I want to get something to drink. So, if you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. Before you go, let's look at the Jason Burke tweet of the week. You know Jason Burke always got some shit to say. We got to get him on the podcast one day. One day we will. He said, 1 minute ago, I had my first dentist appointment with my new dentist who was in Cathedral City, and there were surprisingly no cavities.
Lil and Perkins going at it on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, they have to because the niggas is going to the damn strip club and Lil Will's is some wings. Lil Will is crazy. That's a crazy guy. Crazy guy. So make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and like the video. All of that is appreciated. And until next week, we out of here. Eyes open, episode 155, the Jason Williams episode of the Left Hand Layers podcast. No shotgun. Word. We out.
Hey, you got some